Hello friends, welcome to my channel Savvy Way, the way of smart learning. And here I am with the economy current affair part 4. And I have also provided other parts. You can watch them too. My first topic is Pradhan Mantri Vay Vandana Yojana. It is a senior citizen pension scheme age 60 above. The citizens who are age 60 or above and operated by Life Insurance Corporation of India. It will provide assured return of 8% interest rate for 10 years, and government will subsidize LIC for any shortfall in return. Ceiling for the ceiling for maximum pension. This ceiling for maximum pension is including pensioner, his her spouse and dependents. The ceiling of 8% is for the entire family. And the frequency of pension is monthly, quarterly and half yearly and yearly. Whatever is convenient to the subscriber, either monthly basis, quarterly basis, half yearly basis or yearly basis. Government will provide pension on that basis. If subscriber want to withdraw the scheme prematurely, means before the completion of 10 year, it will be given 98% of amount invested, and that too for the treatment of terminal or critical illness of the person or his her spouse. In case of any critical illness, government will refund 98% of the amount invested. Loan can also be availed against the scheme. 75% of purchase, whatever subscriber have purchased, 75% of that purchase loan will be availed, and but that after 3 years of the scheme, and interest of that loan can be paid by the pension installment, the installment the subscriber is getting. Why the government is providing 8% interest rate? Nowadays RBI is decreasing the interest rate, and commercial banks are also decreasing the interest rate, so that the money can be invested into the market and GDP can be increased. Country's GDP can be increased, growth can be boosted in the economy. So RBI is cutting the interest rate, but in order to emphasize, in order to empower the senior citizens, government is providing these pension scheme, because senior citizens need a lot of healthcare expenditure and other expenditures, and they are dependent on the earning member of the family, so government is providing this scheme. My next topic is CAG report of crop insurance scheme. Government has recently launched the crop insurance scheme, and CAG has reported about that scheme. CAG has said that there are implementation gaps in the scheme. CAG looked the performance of two schemes: Modify National Agriculture Insurance Scheme and National Crop Insurance Program. What are the findings of the report? CAG has said that there is delayed in payment. It is more as a loan insurance scheme rather than the crop insurance scheme. Means 97% of the farmers who took loan for the agriculture are only going for the insurance, and that too the amount is equivalent to the loan amount. Whatever they have taken as a loan, they are insuring that amount, so that in case of any failure in agriculture, the loan can be refunded through this insurance. So it is just a loan insurance scheme rather than a crop insurance scheme, and there is no careful verification by private insurance claims by private insurance companies. Whatever the private insurance companies has claimed, government has just provided them without any careful verification, and public awareness about the scheme is just 37%. Grievance redressal system for speedy settlement and farmers complaint is not proper. No proper grievance redressal system for resettlement of the farmers complaint. There are 85% small farmers in Indian agriculture. 85% small and marginal farmers, but their coverage is just 13.32% in the scheme. Records are missing. Records whether the money reached to the beneficiaries or not, whether money is gone where, there is no record. There is no proper record. What recommendations? What can be the recommendations? The recommendations are always the flaws in the scheme. What are the flaws in the scheme? They can become the recommendations, like ensure state government should receive their fund on time, because agriculture is the state subject and the states are the implementing agencies of each and every scheme. Maintain comprehensive database of beneficiary farmer. Comprehensive database of the beneficiaries should be maintained so that the proper targeting of the scheme can be done. Bring farmers, especially non-loanees. The loanee farmer are going for the insurance, but non-loanees are not going for the insurance. Accurate assessment of crop yield and efforts to reduce liabilities. Government liabilities can be reduced by accurately assessing the crop yields. What are the actual crop losses, and the insurance should be given to them only. My next topic is draft national energy policy. What is it? Niti Aayog has made a draft national energy policy. Last energy policy was made in integrated energy policy was made in mid 2000. So it was the demand that the energy policy should come, because last energy policy was provided a decade ago. What are the needs? Why the energy policy is provided? Government has announced that it will electrify all census villages by 2018 and universal electrification with the 24/7 continuous supply of electricity by 2022. Government has come with the new manufacturing policy. In that policy, government suggested that the share of manufacturing in the GDP should be 25% from current 16%. And we all know that power is the basic requirement of each and every manufacturing sector, each and every business, each and every firm, each and every manufacturing firm. Power is the basic need. So in order to meet that need, increased need, India want to reduce oil imports by 10% by 2022, achieving INDCs. What are the targets? The targets promised at the 2015 Paris deal by each and every country. India need to achieve those targets. Those targets are reducing pollution by 33 to 35% and all that. 175 gigawatts of energy, 175 renewable energy share should be 175 gigawatt. So all these targets, India's population going to be 1.6 billion by 2040. So in order to meet the energy requirements of increasing population, 500 million people is still dependent on biomass for cooking. Niti Aayog said that 2.7 to 3.2 times energy requirement increase between 2012 to 2014. And import demand could also increase by 31%. So in order to check that import demand, new energy policy was needed. Effect of pollution. Air pollution cost us 3% of the GDP and 1.2 million people are dying every year. In order to check the air pollution also. Set new agendas. What are the new agendas? Ascendancy of gas. Means government is going for gas based economy. Government is continuously focused that we should move from oils to gas, because gas prices are low. Gas is cheaper than oil and crude oil and petroleum product, and also one third lesser carbon emission. Natural gas emit less carbon than the crude oil and petroleum product. Oversupply of oil and gas in the market. This time there is the oversupply of oil and gas in the market, and countries like India have fiscal space to go for energy sector reforms. This time the prices of the oil and gas are very low, so countries can go for the energy sector reform. There is a fiscal scope. Reduction in price of renewable energy technologies like solar prices have reduced. Solar and wind energy prices have reduced by 60 and 52%. So it provides as an alternative renewable energy alternative to our country. it will cut carbon emission also, and it will provide off grid power supply. What is off grid power supply? Means that the rural and hilly area that cannot access the transformer, that cannot access the power supply line, they can have the off grid supply through these solar panels and windmills. Key provisions to achieve objectives of the policy are: to ensure energy sustainability, government want that the energy requirement should be met through the sustainable means, reliable means, so that we can continuously access these means. Energy conservation building code means building energy in this way so that they consume 50% more less energy. Cutting fossil fuel consumption. Fossil fuel consumption should be reduced, because fossil fuel are, India need to import fossil fuel and they are also pollution causing. Bureau of Energy Efficiency to establish robust database, so that Bureau of Energy Efficiency can prioritize the sectors that where the energy can be used efficiently, etc. And rail based mass transport system should be used, because in mass transport system, for the less amount of fuel we can mobilize more people rather than private transport. Electric and hybrid vehicles should be promoted. Key appliances and equipment should be standardized. Means we have 5-star rating equipments, because 5-star rating equipments consume less energy, they are more energy efficient, so standard equipment should be preferred. Niti Aayog should rank the state Niti Aayog should rank the state on the lines of energy efficiency, so that states will go for the energy efficiency and create and strengthen state nodal agencies for the same purpose. Offering line of credit to energy efficiency services, those providing energy efficiencies, and making energy efficiency as a priority sector. What is priority sector lending? There are few sectors in Indian economy like agriculture, women empowerment, self-help groups, and small medium micro enterprise. These all comes under priority sector, and bank has to provide 40% of their credit to these sectors only. So if we will bring energy efficiency into priority sector, it will have ample of fund, it can avail ample of fund from the banks. Revising AC and domestic standard of energy efficiency, domestic efficiency lightning program, DELP. In DELP, what government did? Government replaces all the CFLs with the LED lights, because LED lights are more energy efficient than the CFL ones. Expansion of PAT, performance achievement trade. These are measures taken by the companies. Companies perform their target, that they have to maintain a certain target, they have to achieve a certain target from the renewable energy. If companies consuming 100 power, then 80 should be from fossil fuel and 20 should be from renewable energy. These are the targets of the companies. If they achieve their target, they can trade those targets to the other companies, so in order to reduce carbon emission. Adopting best available techniques. What are the adopting for the techniques that are best available through worldwide, like promoting renewable energy, linking price of coal and other fuels, and clean energy alternatives, so that market will have the efficient price, market will have the access to the energy sources at efficient price, at the cheapest price. Removing subsidy on the electricity, bring down cross subsidy, because cross subsidy is the burden on the government exchequer, government budget. Subsidy is a burden, so these subsidies should be removed. And higher tax on SUVs and heavy duty vehicles, because they cause more pollution than the smaller vehicles. Improving air quality, this will also help in improving air quality. That's it. These are the targets of my energy efficiency policy. These are the targets. And please friends, if you like, please subscribe my channel and please press the bell icon, because as soon as I will upload the video, you will be able to get the video. I have tried hard, I have tried so that you people can get these topics and you can put these points in answer writing of your mains. These points will be very beneficial, and these points will give you huge amount of data to write a quality answer. And these current affairs will also help you in clearing the preliminary exam, because nowadays trend is changing and UPSC is going for current affairs. 80% of paper, either it is pre or mains, covered from the current affairs. So guys, thank you.